He was a true American hero who became a member of the Commemorative Air Force after retiring from the United States Air Force. He was an active member until his passing in 2002. He was a very respectful and humble man. During the restoration of the Central Texas Wing hangar, he did every type of job, from working on and cleaning the restrooms to helping knock down a concrete fountain in the middle of a hangar with a sledgehammer, to helping restore many of the badly deteriorated rooms. Whatever the job was that needed to be done, Hank was there to help. He also commissioned a model of the USS Hornet and donated it to the Central Texas Wing for their museum. Hank was also an active participant and honorary chairman of the 7th Central Texas Wing Gathering of Memories air shows during the 1990s. He was also an outstanding CAF representative. He spent time educating younger generations and lecturing at universities about his experiences during World War II. So who was this great American hero? Colonel Henry Hank Potter, Jimmy Doolittle's navigator on the Tokyo raid. He, along with 79 other American airmen, volunteered for this top-secret mission, with very few of them knowing where they were going or anything about the mission. It was one of the most dangerous missions of World War II. Little more than 4 months after the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, the aircraft carrier Hornet with 16 B-25 Mitchell medium bombers and their 5-man crews left Oakland, California, heading out into the Pacific Ocean. It wasn't until they were well out to sea the crews were informed their mission was to attack the Japanese homeland. Each crew member was given the right of refusal. None did. The mission plan was to arrive over Japan at night. The aircraft would split up, make a low-level attack on various cities, and continue on to designated landing sites in China. Unfortunately, a Japanese picket boat spotted the Hornet, and a decision was made to immediately launch the aircraft. It meant the attack on the Japanese homeland would take place during daylight, and there was not enough fuel on board to make it to China. Pilot Jimmy Doolittle, co-pilot Dick Cole, and navigator Hank Potter were on the first B-25 to leave the deck of the Hornet. Destination, Tokyo. All 16 aircraft successfully attacked their targets, and all but one headed for China. A severe tailwind helped some of them make it to the coast of China and inland a short distance. One made it to Vladivostok, Russia. None made it to their assigned landing sites. Hank and his crew bailed out of their B-25 just before it ran out of fuel. They survived and, with the help of the Chinese, made it back to the States. Hank would later join fellow raider Ross Greening's B-26 Marauder Squadron in North Africa before being sent home to tour the country and help sell war bonds. Hank sums up in his own words the significance of the Tokyo raid.
And of course, the final aftermath of the whole thing was, and for history students, that not only did it build morale in our country, it made our people finally realize and felt that we would probably be able to win the war. It also helped the people around the world. But perhaps most important, it forced the Japanese to change some of their war plans. They returned some of their fighter squadrons to Japan to defend the mainland, and it also led to the Battle of Midway. They decided that they had to destroy finally the American fleet and the aircraft carriers. Of course, they were the ones who were destroyed. So the success of the mission, while it did a certain amount of damage, you can all realize that with 16 airplanes and 2,000 pounds of bombs apiece, did not do the damage that the B-29s did later on. But we did a fair share of it, and the big thing was the change in Japanese war plans and the morale of our people and our allies.
Colonel Hank Potter would be joining his fellow crew member and close friend Dick Cole in the Commemorative Air Force Hall of Fame.